What is going on, my friends? My name is Xaul, and welcome back to my channel. This is vlog number 5, guys. That's right, vlog number 5, which means we have just completed the 5th week, returning back to YouTube. And this last week was a good one, guys, a really good week. If you guys missed this week's uploads, go back and check them out, because I am proud of what I put out, and hopefully you guys will enjoy them, because we had a lot of great stuff that happened. Let's go ahead and just jump right in with the recap, not waste any time. Starting on Monday, we took on a live stream of Celeste, starting it off, and we actually, believe it or not, even though I said I would not, we actually did some seasides. Yep, that's right. We attempted a couple because we didn't really finish them, but then a few others we actually did complete. So we did make some progress on that. A couple seasides, go ahead and check that out if you missed it. In addition to that, we started a brand new journey with the game House Flipper. And this is a really fun game. Basically, you go in there, you clean houses, you get them ready for selling, and also you do these missions for people, earn some money so that you can eventually make enough money to buy houses of your own, flip them, and sell them. Really outstanding game so far, and it's going to be a good series, I think. I really do think it is. Once Tuesday rolled around, we took back to the high block halls again. Well, actually, I think it was the Obsidian Pinnacle. Yeah. Obsidian Pinnacle this time, but we took to the Obsidian Pinnacle and we pursued the Arch-Illager, and we went and finally vanquished him. That's right. This one was another really good episode because this one took a lot of time to do. This game, that level took a good 3 or 4 attempts to actually complete, and in addition to this, there's even a failed recording of me trying to play that level, and I didn't quite make any progress. So honestly, I'm kind of glad that recording failed. But anyway, come Wednesday, it was back again with another episode of Layers of Fear 2. And this time around, we explored what I could only assume was the childhood home of those kids. Well, I say childhood, they're still kids, but, you know, their home before they actually got on the ship. And it was an interesting experience. There's a lot of cool stuff that happened in that episode, so go check that one out. I thoroughly enjoyed that playthrough. Come Thursday, we had the final episode of the Pedestrian, and we ended off with a bang. I'm telling you, this had a really, really interesting ending. As far as the actual ending goes, it kind of is up for interpretation, but as for the rest of it, like the events that played out in this episode and the puzzle, it was really, really amazing. Like, seriously, go back and check that one out. It was awesome. Come Friday, we took on yet another Minecraft live stream. Very simple and easy. Kind of shorter stream, but very relaxing. And honestly, it's a very good outlet, in my opinion, to go there and just be able to relax and chat with people, you know? And that is exactly what we did. So if you missed that live stream, worry not, there will be more in the future. But it was another very good live stream where we worked on our house in our Minecraft world and just kind of took it easy. In addition to that, we had the second episode of House Flipper, where we took on the wrecked house of a college kid, or a group of college kids, who failed to pay their rent. You can only imagine how that is. Judging by the thumbnail of that particular episode, you could tell it was bad. It was a good episode, though, so by all means, I would recommend going back and looking at that. There were a couple of moments in there that really made me laugh when I was editing it, and I think that episode came out really good. So by all means, I would definitely recommend you go check it out. And then, come Saturday, finally, we had episode 10 of Minecraft Dungeons, and this is where we started the DLC. We took to the Dingy Jungles, and that was a pretty long and challenging level, but it was a really good one too. I think we made it through that level, and honestly, it makes me excited for the rest of the DLC of that game, because I'm very curious to see what else it has to offer. Alright guys, so that is our weekend recap. It was another really good one, so be sure to check out those uploads and show your support. It really does mean a lot to me. So thank you everybody who does come and support my videos. I know I say this all the time, but I can only I could say it all the time and it still won't be able to portray how thankful I am that you guys are here. I mean, seriously. We have a lot of really awesome people on this channel. I just want to say that we really do have a lot of awesome people on this channel. And I could not be more grateful for the fact that y'all are here supporting me and just in general, just being my friend. With that being said, speaking of you guys, we're going to delve back into last week and check out what you commented on the previous videos. Alright, starting out on Monday's episode of House Flipper, we have actually a new commenter who goes by the name of Matthew982. He says, "Good job, make sure to post any future videos in the Discord so we can keep up with your progress." And for those who don't know, he actually came from the House Flipper Discord, because I have been posting the progress of this game within that Discord so that people could come check it out if they are interested. And he is one of those people who has. So thank you so much, Matthew, for coming over here and checking it out. And thank you so much for showing your support. I will definitely do that. I'll be sure, like when I post an upload, I'll be sure to go back into that Discord and let you guys know. So thank you guys. I mean, anybody who comes from the House Flipper Discord, thank you so much for coming and showing your support. And hopefully you guys will enjoy this series. I really, honestly, and truly hope you will. Alright, and the second featured comment of this video comes from Celeste, and she posts this one on the mind-blowing finale, Pedestrian Episode 6. And she says, "I couldn't make sense of that ending at all, and I rewinded the video so I could watch it again. Can you explain it to me?" Alright, so this ending, honestly, it's kind of up for interpretation, like I said earlier in this video. The thing is that the Pedestrian is kind of a vague game in general, as you're kind of exploring around and kind of checking out the surroundings and whatnot, you're kind of like piecing together what this world is. And even though I've finished the game now, I'm still not entirely sure. Because the thing is, as you're wandering around this world, you notice little tidbits of information. For instance, like the fact that the pedestrian guy, he's like in the background on the monitor screens, or there's like a piece of paper lying on the ground with him on it. Which I guess kind of shows that he really is a huge part of this world. I mean, aside from what you see there, like there's a world going on around him, but he really is a huge part of the world. And I'm guessing that somebody invented him, and of course this is all interpretation, but the guy at the end, I'm guessing, was the inventor of this pedestrian guy. And he is using him for some kind of, I don't know, I would say like interdimensional travel, if I had to guess. Because at the very end of the episode, and spoilers by the way, if you have not watched that episode, then just skip ahead. I'll have a timestamp or something, I don't know, to where you can skip ahead to. But either way, if you have not watched the end of this episode, by all means check it out before you listen to this. But at the end of the episode, what I understand is that they had somehow found a way to open up a pathway that led to a completely different world. And the reason I think this is because, I mean, think about it. Either a different world or somewhere entirely different in the world. I mean, somewhere, obviously, that's far away from where they were. Because if you think about it, when they had started their journey, and throughout the entire journey, all took place in a city, you know? And then all of a sudden, when they went through that final passage at the end and got onto the boat, they were no longer in the city. They were somewhere completely new. In fact, the city was nowhere to be seen. They were just suddenly out in the middle of the ocean somewhere. So I'm thinking that the idea of it is that this inventor was trying to find a way to maybe escape reality, I guess. Either that or use this little pedestrian guy to find other means of travel so that he could explore new fronts, I guess? I don't know. Again, it's all up for interpretation, and I guess the end of the series was just kind of them going off into the distance and kind of starting their new journey together, if that makes sense, and seeing where this entire concept takes them. And the final featured comment of this video is going to come from Maya Kitty Rose, and she says on A Messy Situation, House Flipper, Episode 2, posted on Friday, she says, "You're using a vacuum steamer on the windows. I use them all the time when I worked at a hotel. Oh, fun fact, did you know that in the 1800s, pink was a boy color and blue was a girl color? Because pink was seen as bold and daring, while blue was seen as sensitive and delicate." That's very interesting. Okay, so as far as the vacuum steamer goes, I will definitely keep that in mind going forward, because I had never seen one of those before. When it comes to like cleaning windows and whatnot, normally, and the way I've always seen it done, is just you take a bottle of Windex, you spray the window, and you wipe it down. That's basically the only way I've ever seen people clean windows. I've never seen people actually use like a vacuum steamer or anything like that on the windows, so I don't know why. For me, when I saw that, I thought that people were just vacuuming the windows. As far as the colors, pink being a boy color, blue being a girl color, I think I kind of remember seeing that at some point a long time ago. I kind of remember hearing something similar, but either way, it's cool that you refresh me on that because that's actually a very interesting fact. Alright, and that's going to wrap up the comment section of today's video, so thank you everybody who commented on the previous videos this week. It really does mean a lot to me that you show your support. Going into next week, we have a brand new series starting come Thursday. Because the Pedestrian ended, we have another series starting, and I'm not going to reveal yet what that series is. I want you guys to be surprised. This is going to be, I will just say this, it's going to be another relaxing series, kind of like the Pedestrian. That's kind of what the theme for Thursday is. It's kind of my relaxed day when it comes to the game, but the Thursday game, it's going to be another platformer, another relaxing platformer, and it's going to be something that is going to take you on a journey. I'll just tell you that it's going to take you on a journey, so stay tuned. You're going to really enjoy it. Aside from that, I think everything else is basically going to stay the same for the time being. Minecraft Dungeons, I know I did mention in a previous episode that it was coming to an end. However, upon discovery that we have access to the DLC on default difficulty, I figured I might as well just go ahead and continue it. So Minecraft Dungeons is still on for now. However, it may be ending soon. And if it does, worry not, because it's not going to be gone for long, because this next month in September, we will have the release of the Creeping Winter DLC. So keep that in mind for those who are following that series. And that's basically it. As far as announcements go for next week, I think everything else is about ready to go as it is. And we're going to continue to put out hopefully good quality videos for you guys without any more audio issues because, you know, I think we're going to have another good week of YouTube. So hopefully you guys are excited for that. If you are, don't forget to show your support by hitting that like button for me and also subscribing for more if you have not already. Without further ado, before we end today's vlog, we do have yet another Creative Corner. This one is going to be featured by Maya Kitty Rose, and we are going to be listening to one of her amazing songs today. Hey everybody, welcome to today's Creative Corner. Today's Creative Corner comes from none other than Maya Kitty Rose, and today we're going to be featuring one of her songs. The song that we're going to be featuring today is called The Destination. So, we're not going to waste any time with commentary. Just sit back and relax and enjoy. This is a good one, guys. Alright, and that's going to wrap up today's Creative Corner. Maya, before we end this off, I want to say something. Don't stop making music, okay? Please don't stop making music. You do an amazing job. You really do. Listening to that really took me to another dimension. That's what I had to say about that. It took me to another dimension, and it made me feel like I was like in the distant future or something, just kind of like traveling through space. But either way, let me know what you guys think in the comments below on that. I think that was a really amazing piece of music, though. So please don't stop doing what you're doing. You are doing a fantastic job. With that being said, this is where we're going to end today's vlog. So thank you everybody for tuning in. Until next week, y'all take care.